Everyday DK here with Everyday Goodness. And you know what's good? I mean, really good. On October 3rd, he asked me what day it was. It's October 3rd. Well, maybe that's not how it went, but on October 3rd, every October 3rd, we'll always remember that scene from the Lindsay Lohan flick. Oh, that was funny. The Lindsay Lohan flick, Mean Girls, written by Tina Fey, I believe, starring Lindsay Lohan and Tim Meadows, along with some other people whose names slip my mind right now. Anyway, so on every October 3rd, we celebrate Mean Girls because of that one scene which I horribly reenacted, but that's okay. And you know, when you think about it, it's a cute joke, it's a funny joke, but it's not just a cute and funny joke. No, that joke and that movie takes us back to a time when we were younger, more innocent, and we were very excited, we're very happy when the person that we crushed on spoke to us, and it was the most delightful thing ever to ever happen to us. And I feel that that joke is beautiful. And then, you know, you say it once because it's October 3rd, and then it respawns into other jokes such as, she doesn't even go here, and one of my favorites, on Wednesdays, we wear pink. So, it's a lot of nostalgia. It's nostalgia because of the movie came out in the early 2000s, and it's nostalgia because, you know, before that movie came out, for some of us, we were teenagers, we were preteens, whatever the case was, we were children, and when we hear that line, and when we see that scene, we just go back just a little bit in time in our own personal lives to back when we interacted with a crush, or we would go home and we hope and we would pray that our crush will acknowledge us. And if they did, we would probably stutter and cry, because me, personally, I've had some crushes in the past, and I would stutter and cry just hearing, well, not just hearing that line, because that line isn't really emotional, but I would stutter and cry just talking and conversing with my crush, or sometimes being really close to the point like we're rubbing elbows, and or we are in the same vicinity, within like arm's reach or something like that. I don't know. So it's definitely a beautiful line, definitely a beautiful movie. If you haven't seen it, you're missing out, because it's an awesome movie, and it's unique because it's one of the few times in cinema history that the guy is not the bully, nor is the guy the victim. He's not the protagonist or the antagonist. There are guys in the movie, but they're just there, you know, to play their roles in society. It's all because it is Mean Girls. It's all about meanness. Well, not all about meanness, but it's all about girls and how catty they are to each other, how mean they are to each other, so on and so forth. And it's funny because growing up, I've been watching bullies and people being bullied in movies, TV shows, and in real life. And I've always seen people like Biff Tannen from Back to the Future, Nelson from The Simpsons, Roger Klotz from Doug, Angelica. Well, Angelica's a girl, so we're gonna push her away. And they're always mean bullies. The antagonist was always a bully, bullying a smaller male. Roger Klotz bullied Doug Funny. Biff Tannen bullied George McFly. And Nelson bullied Bart Simpson. And you never really saw girls being mean to girls, or the girls being the hero. And it was quite delightful to see something a little different than your average movie. So, and it's basically, when you watch the movie, it's very close to how, back in those days, how high school plays out. Like, there's a lot of corny and campy Disney sitcoms out there that show high school life, but they don't really show high school life too deep. A good example of showing high school life very well would have to be Can't Hardly Wait, and a sitcom that shows high school life very well would have to be Boy Meets World, and a Canadian drama that shows high school life pretty well would have to be Degrassi. So, if you want a really good look at like what's going on in your local high schools, check those out. They're also entertaining. If you may agree or disagree with what I'm saying, but definitely give those titles a look. And for the most part, a lot of teen movies and a lot of teen sitcoms were pretty much campy and corny. Because after Mean Girls were made, I don't know if you noticed, but I noticed it. There were a lot of movies dealing with like a boy or a man having an elaborate scheme to ask a girl to the prom, where they would make a fancy sign or make a fancy production out of the scenario. And it was cute, but it's not really that accurate when it comes to high school life. Me personally, I sat right next to my senior prom date. Didn't face her, didn't look her in the eye, sat next to her in the bleachers at gym class. Faced forward, she faced forward, or maybe she looked at me, not really sure. And I asked her to go to prom with me without even looking at her. And many years later, I have to say that I have more courage than I did when I was 18 years old. And I am very proud of myself. But there's one thing about yesterday that I'm not proud of. And it's the fact that a lot of people started the day talking about Mean Girls, talking about the quotes, quoting that one line over and over and over again, talking about, these things here and there and blah, blah, blah. And it was really fun, in internet land. And then around 9 o'clock, 9:15, 9:30-ish, I think somebody posted this at 9:35, it suddenly became National Boyfriend Day. And to me, there's nothing wrong with National Boyfriend Day. Heck, it comes around like a bunch of times, a few times, just like National Coming Out Day, or National Left-Handers Day, or Singles Week. We had like 5 or 6 Singles Week, people. Like every year, there's 5 or 6 Singles Weeks going on. It's crazy. And I feel that October 3rd should be reserved for Mean Girls. It shouldn't be celebratory for anything else unless it's Mean Girls. Then I would have to say, I forgot where I was going with that. Anyway, so National Boyfriend Day doesn't have to be on October 3rd. It could be on a different day. It could be on the 2nd. It could be on the 4th. Leave October 3rd for Mean Girls. because you're gonna upset Tina Fey, you're gonna upset the writers, and you're gonna upset the fans who enjoy the movie, who may or may not have a boyfriend, or may or may not be a boyfriend. And I feel that, have National Boyfriend Day on a different day, but not Mean Girls. Come on. You can't take away the joke of Mean Girls. It's not necessary. Have your boyfriend and have yourself a good day on a different day. Give Mean Girls October 3rd. That's all. Don't be stealing days from other people or things. But I'll give you a different example. Here's something different. A classmate of mine celebrated, I think it was 2 years of marriage with her husband on October 3rd. So October 3rd to 2014, she got married to her husband, and she wants to tell people, this is our 2nd year anniversary, I'm very happy, blah, blah, blah. That's fine, because it's a personal thing. I understand that it's an anniversary. If an anniversary or something personal happens on October 3rd, coincidentally, to you personally, then that's okay. Go out, celebrate, have a good time. But National Boyfriend Day, no. No way, no. I just don't like that idea. Have National Boyfriend Day. It's a good idea, but please keep it away for October 3rd. Therefore, the fans of Mean Girls can have their joke for the day till like 12:01, and then it could be Boyfriend Day, whatever. It's because Mean Girls is not just a movie, it's a relic from the past. And that's all I have to say. See ya!